Hey YouTube, I just wanted to make this real quick because I did have to do a little bit of repairs on this in order to get it up and running, and figured it'd be helpful to share that with the rest of you in case you run into a similar issue with this unit. This is a national VHD player. It is the DP-300. What was originally wrong with it, I could not get a disc in. No matter what, I could not insert the caddy all the way. Something was jamming with the dust cover that's in this chassis. It would go a little in there. And I just ended up manhandling the dust cover out of the player, since it is technically something that I could live with. It is my unit, so if this were like someone else's unit they were having me look at, I would ask them beforehand, before just trying to rip it out there. Well, I couldn't even tell you how I got it out. I don't think I could replicate it, but after some, trial and error, I did just get it out there, because I didn't feel like figuring out what was wrong with it mechanically, was like what was the actual thing jamming. That was not something I was interested in. So as you see, this is a very unique player. Jesse and Databits have already made their own videos on this particular model. It is just wide enough to for the mechanism itself, and that's really neat. All the circuit boards and stuff is underneath. Yeah, if you wait long enough, it will just close the door. So I'm going to insert a disc and show you how it loads. So what was wrong with it, we noticed when the, for lack of better terms, grabber arm, when that goes back, when that let goes of the disc and goes back, that part it was stalling on. And what ended up being the issue, you might not be, I think you can see that. Yeah, see the pulley? There's a belt around that pulley with the motor there. That's what moves that part. And I guess that part of the belt was dirty or whatever. I literally just, dabbed a cotton swab with rubber renew. As the arm was moving, I pressed the cotton swab against that belt, you see, to get some grime off. And it got some grime off, trust me. And now it seems to be doing okay on its own. So getting it spinned up, whatever. I got the volume down so that it's not blaring in your ear. There's the original VHD intro. Looking good, looking good. Those were the two main things I had to do on this in order to get it up to where you see now. A little quality of life thing I did too. I took this front cover off, and someone was curious how to do that. So I will say, it's these two screws. There are two more screws underneath. See, it's that one and that one. Take those off. This thing just comes right out. There's a little plug too that you have to undo, and then it'll be free. The wires are also encased in a little plastic thing that you can just easily undo. You pull everything out, and then this thing just comes right out. Also, I should add, it's best to do that when you with the unit off, just so everything aligns with the door and whatnot. So anyway, back to the quality of life thing I was talking about. I just sprayed the buttons on the board, each of these buttons, with a little deoxit, because I noticed that I had to do I noticed that the eject button wouldn't work right away, and that's what made me feel like it would be worthwhile to spray a little deoxit in there, even though I have the remote for this unit. And if I can just do this. Yeah, extremely unique loading mechanism too. I love the national players and their loading mechanisms. Anyway, I'm going to screw the outside case on at this point because it seems like everything's back up and running. And I'm going to get her inside and see how she looks on the in my setups, compare it with the HD 9300, which has been my main player since December of 2021. So that was it. That's all I had to do to get this one up and running. The national players, fortunately, don't really have very little wrong with it. It's just little mechanical stuff like what I had to do. So that's it. Have a good day. Oh, happy Mother's Day.